everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the liner, lashes, and brows video. It's been requested from family and friends. They want to know how I do my brows. So I'm going to start off doing that, and then I'm going to do my winged liner and just my lashes. Hopefully I can get my lashes on with one try and not have to readjust it 30,000 times because, you know, no one wants to see that. And I did film my updated face routine. You would have already seen this if you're watching this. So I'm going to jump right into it. First, I want to show you the several products that I use to achieve my brows. I use two different angled brushes for my brows. I use, if I can find it in my treasure chest of goodies. Yep, found it. I use the Eco Tools angled brush, and then I use the e.l.f. angled brush. I feel like the Eco Tools is much better to apply cream products, and the e.l.f. one is easier to apply powder. And yes, I do a combination of the two. I use the Sonia Kashuk Arch Kit. It has a blonde, a light brown, a red tone, and a brown. This is actually one of the staples that I love to have. And then because my hair is significantly darker and does have red undertones, I like to fill in the tail end of my brows with the matte black shade from NYX. And then I set with my e.l.f. clear gel, and then I'll just clean it up with some concealer. This is Hard Candy Glamouflage in Ultra Light. So I'm going to start off by combing through my brows, and I like to comb them down. And I get my brows waxed at G Salon in Clarksville, Tennessee. I work there. I'm the receptionist, and I take care of the social media, so it's awesome. So I'm just going through. I went through and drew a line underneath the brow. Now I have a natural arch to my brow, so I try to shape that more in a circular shape, as to having my like natural brow. I'm like, it's not cute when I fill them in like true to shape. It gets a little crazy. So now, because I'm at the front of my brow, I'm just going to place the brow horizontal. I'm just going to flick upwards, and that's going to lighten it up just a little bit, so it'll fade to the darker part at the tail end of my brow. And I'm just going to do that exact same thing to the other side. Now, when I first started actually filling in my brows, I struggled so much because I started using pencils, and then they became too harsh. So I'm going to try to actually stay in the shot for this one. Now, if you're wondering why the light continues to go in and out, it's because I'm sitting directly in front of my window trying to get some of this natural light in. It's one of the reasons why I haven't filmed in a few weeks or uploaded, was because it has been such crappy weather down here in Tennessee that it's just atrocious. Can't find good lighting. And once I moved, if you've been following me since the very beginning, the lighting was absolutely horrible because I lived in a basement house, so I had no windows. And since I've got the natural lighting, I absolutely refuse to go back to non-natural lighting. So if there is a week or so where I don't film, just automatically assume that it's because of crap weather. So I filled them in, and as you can tell, the brow color right now is absolutely too light for my hair color. Which some people, it's okay and they can pull off the lighter brows with the darker hair. I personally don't like it on myself. So I'm going to go in with this matte black shade from NYX. And I'm just going to start at my tail end of my brow. Pretty much we're just setting the cream with the powder, but I like to make sure that my brows are as waterproof as possible, so I also set them with a clear brow gel just to keep them in place. And I mean, I would probably fall over and have a panic attack if my brows started just melting down my face. And just like when filling them in with the cream, at the front of the brow, we're just going to flick upward. Sorry, my bangs are getting on my nerves today. So, before I do the clear brow gel, I'm just going to make sure everything is evenly distributed. And I'm just going to set them with this clear brow gel. And that's how I do my brows. And then I'll just go through, let me find the brush. If you can see it, really, really tiny brush. This is also from the Sonia Kashuk 15th edition brush set. And I'll just squeeze a little bit and just go it with my brush. And then just clean up the edges once you've got the product on there. And I always make sure that I'll draw straight across, and then I will flick it down towards the crease area just so it doesn't get too ridiculous. So like that. And then I just go through with my finger, and then they're all crisp and just perfection. So that is how I do my brows. Now to move on, and I forgot my liner. There it is. Holy Grail liner has now become the NYC eyeliner liquid with an E. About all that. So it just looks like that, just a basic liquid liner. And then I'm going to go on the outside part of my eye. Draw upward. It's like that. I love the dramatic wing. And just analyze. My head's at an angle, so. And I like to take pretty much a really long time doing my wing, only because I screw it up 50% of the time. So usually I do my eye makeup first. And then once you've got the base shape down, I'm just going to go in and fill it in. And I fill it in before I continue to drag it along the eye. Only because it makes it, I find that it makes it so much easier if I don't draw on the side of my face. I guess I should have put my contacts in before I started filming, so then I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. So, now that they're filled in, take just a tiny little amount, just with small brush strokes. I don't know why I attempted to do an accent right there. It's a little embarrassing. There we go. Taking care of my business, blah, blah, blah. I feel like because I didn't do a base shadow, that it looks really weird. Because I can see my eyeball veins. Didn't make sense, but okay. yeah, that's how I do my liner. It, for me, can take a little bit because, like I said, I screw them up a lot. So now to move on to the lashes portion, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Cosmetics lashes and going to, I lost the lid to my Duo lash glue, so I have to keep taking these little rubbery parts out. It's embarrassing. Sometimes I'm just a mess. I'm just going to measure my eye. Okay, so they don't need to be trimmed. So I'm just going to go through my lash glue. Sometimes I like to...
I want to talk to the YouTubers, Mommy.
Well, I am talking to them right now. I'm showing them stuff.
How are you and the YouTubers seeing that?
Because I film it and then I upload it so they can watch, just like you watch. He loves YouTube, but he only watches the gamer YouTube.
I watch everything. Even though you watching every no one that her YouTuber as well.
Well, shout out to Stampy Longnose, because he watches you.
I'm watching him. He got me as well. All of YouTubers got me.
And I just let the glue just settle for a little bit, get tacky. I like to blow on it just a little bit for it to, and he's gone. It to be all, you know, ready for when I stick it on my eye. And then let's attempt this and see how bad I screw up. Okay, give it a minute before I adjust it. Well, was not a one-shot, one-kill, but just had to adjust it once. So, while I let that dry without blinking thousands of times. Take a little sip of my drink. It's lovely when the door slams and you have no idea what's happening. Alright, now I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other lash. Run it through the glue, let it get tacky. And then we're going to get this sticking on my eyeball. And the lashes that I'm using are the Natural Lash by e.l.f. I mean, yeah, you can't use them as much as you can with like Ardell lashes, but alright, so I have let them dry for the most part. This one is not wanting to cooperate, so told you. I was gonna mess it up. It's okay. If I can get it one shot on a client, that's great. On myself, I'll sit here for 45 minutes until I get it right. I don't really care. So, going at it again. There we go. So, and then I'm just going to go over the left eye because that one has had time to dry. I'm going to just close that one up. I'm going to wait a little bit on this one. So I'm just going to apply a small coat of mascara. To the left eye, because left eye went like that, right eye kind of went like that. So, and then, because this one is dry now, the same thing. And then just a little hefty coat of mascara. And then we're all done. That is how, I struggle a little bit. It's a little weird doing it on camera, but it's okay. That is how I do my brows, my liner, and my lashes. And this, with like a crazy lip or something, is usually my go-to look. Lashes are kind of like a lashes are like an every once in a while thing. They don't usually take as long as they did today, and I use them for like events and stuff. So yeah, that's what I do. If you have any comments, questions, or requests for videos, feel free to comment down below, and you know, I'll put all my social media info down there. I struggle with Twitter, so if you tweet me anything, then it's just one like I'm not going to see it. So definitely follow me on Instagram. If you got questions, comment on Instagram, and then I'll get those. It's so much easier to navigate through that than it is with Twitter. I don't know why. Or just comment down below, and I can definitely answer whatever questions you may have. And if you have a special request, I would love to do that for you. So, well, I will see you next week. Bye.